Hey guys, Kit and Fox of ForgeCast here today. Sorry my quality's going to be a little bit poor. I have to call in from my cell phone, but it's worth it because we've got something very exciting for you today.
Yes, that's right. We have a preview card.
It's awesome. Today, we're proud to present the Amoyan legendary creature.
Yes, we do. And it is redonkulous, folks. It's actually just my favorite card in the set by far, and certainly it's a card that fits both our playstyles.
I agree, Fox. Would you like to do the honor of being the first member in the community to utter the name of this beastly card?
Oh, believe me, I would.
Drum roll, please.
I don't think we need a drum roll, because the name speaks for itself. Because the name of today's preview card is Gox Metamind Paragon.
A Metamind. That must mean he must do something cool, right? The only other Metamind that we've seen can already do something crazy unique.
Yes. Yes, it can, especially since he's a nice and legendary creature. What do you think, Kit? Can he copy abilities at will? Negate all abilities?
Maybe he can use any activated ability on the field.
That would be sweet, but overpowered.
Yeah, well, maybe his stats will help us figure out what he's supposed to do.
Yeah? Would you like to do the honor on that?
Absolutely. Guys, I give you a 14-18 creature at level 3.
Well, Kit, you're gonna like it, because it has a big butt.
But donkulous! But donkadonk!
Oh my gosh. Well, exactly. It tells us that it wants to stay alive, but also doesn't create a negligible amount of pressure.
Yeah, its stats are about the same distribution at all its levels. Reminds me at level 2 of the old Windcaller Shaman, still fairly powerful. Does better than trade with most of the creatures. At level 1, it's like any of the Savants, so still decent body with a good butt.
Do you think this gives us any clue of what it does? Personally, I don't think it changes any guesses that I might have.
Activate, target player like stick box.
You've got to be kidding. I think you have that activated permanently, Kit.
Probably, but maybe the art will give us a clue on what it does.
Alright, let's take a look at the art.
Looks like he's commanding a virtual army.
Interesting. I'd say he's editing some stats. Maybe he's playing some futuristic Dungeons and Dragons with his other Metamind buddies.
Well, that wouldn't be fair. He could use Synapsis Oracle to level everybody to the maximum level. Still, I think it's time to actually find out what it does. I'm sure everybody else is excited to see this too.
Sure. I know of a certain, shall we say, steel-forged avatar that's going to be very happy to play with this guy.
The Amoyan avatar? What do you think he'll be having?
Well, the avatars like you to have extra cards, and this guy draws you an additional card at level 1.
Really? That's bonkers.
Yeah, and that's every turn. But it gets better, because at level 2 it's 2 cards, and at level 3 it's 3 cards.
Wow, that's better than Energy Surge. You don't have to have the silly little downside, and you just get the same effect, but all the time, not just once.
I know. I freaking love this card. Oh my gosh.
I know I'm certainly going to be playing it right away. I mean, this doesn't just get played in the stall strategies. It gets played in Amoyan mid-range. It works really well with some of the Amoyan cards that we've seen. I feel like this card is going to be a staple in Amoyan, and it definitely drives home the fact that mono robots could really be a real thing.
Yeah, I completely agree. This guy is just nuts. He adds unparalleled levels of consistencies, and he makes Steelforged Avatar really, really big at early levels and late levels with very, very little downside. I mean, the card's stats are already great, so you're playing this just because you can. Then the ability, I mean, it buffs Steelforged Avatar like nothing else, at the very least.
Yeah, and the fact that you can chain this with other ones, and you can chain it with, what is it now, Energy Surge? I mean, just the fact that you can use multiples and get the same effect, stacking them over and over again, it just seems like you're going to be able to get a real consistent hand. I feel like you're never going to know what level screw is again for the rest of the game because you're always going to draw your level 3s.
Yeah, I agree. And that means that I'm very, very, very excited for this card.
I know, I am too. I cannot wait to see it. Again, this is a card that fits mine in your play style to the letter. I just couldn't imagine playing anything else. I remember before the online random opponent went live, you and I playing Necri Malloyan, just playing Synapsis Oracle every chance we got and leveling things, just because of the consistency, the fact that you wouldn't get rewarded or you wouldn't get punished for playing spells. This card just adds to that play style and takes it to a whole nother level. Agreed.
Well, I'm fairly excited for the set to go live. Are you, Kit?
Absolutely. From the email we got with the spoiler, it looks like it's going to go live tomorrow. So I'm slightly disappointed it's not today, but I'm really excited to see it go live regardless.
Same here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that concludes today's ForgeCast spoiler, and we really, really want to hear what you guys think about this card because we love it. So I will see you all later.
All right, guys. Yes, and I will too. Have a great day.
See y'all later. This has been ForgeCast.
Bye.